This video is sponsored by PelucidFX.com. Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Now guys, let's take a look at the gold market. In the beginning of the research, I would like to say guys that I strongly recommend you to read the weekly analysis that we have prepared on the coming week, and we have placed them on our forum, on my part of the forum in the Sive's thread, because the higher time frames, the weekly and particularly the monthly, they contain the significant information concerning the possible downward targets, and they shed some light on the bigger picture and tells us what to expect, where to find the support on the lower time frame charts. And even on the example of the daily time frame chart, you'll see what I'm speaking about, because here on the daily time frame chart we do not see significant levels that in fact are the levels of the weekly chart. Here we see also the 1618 extension of this butterfly that we have discussed previously, and even we have traded it. And this target stands approximately around 1236, 1240 area. Also, that's very close to the daily oversold. But in reality, guys, we have bigger ABCD pattern. That's, by the way, the BC leg of this pattern that has the 618 minor extension right in the same area. And if you do not see this support that stands in fact on the weekly time frame chart, if you will miss this area, in this case you could get the big trouble when the market starts to bounce up and you will not know the reason why this is happening. That's why the bigger picture has the significant and exceptional value for analysis. That's why every time I call you to dedicate some time, spend some time. It will not really take from you a lot of time to read a couple of analysis of monthly and weekly time frame charts. But you will see the big picture, and also these time frames also have some interesting information concerning the downward targets. It's really interesting. Anyway, since this is the daily update, in the daily perspective, the first moment that we will watch for on the daily time frame chart is 1236 area. That's target of the butterfly, and that's the target and the support of the large ABCD pattern on the weekly time frame chart. Also take a look guys that this level stands very close to the daily oversold. Trend is bearish on the daily time frame chart. Second moment that's interesting here, take a look at this pattern, ABC top. That was the minor extension, the 618 target, and market has passed through it as it no exist. No respect, no support. It just tells us that how strong this market right now to the downside, how bears are strong right now. The next target of this ABCD pattern stands at 1215, but it's a bit far for current discussion, and in the beginning of the next week we will be focused mostly on this area, because that could give market a support and that could trigger the bounce up on the next week. On the 4-hour time frame chart we see this pattern, the same butterfly, and this time frame let us to get the approximate target of the possible bounce, if it will happen at all, of course. If market will respect this support area, respect this butterfly, then the most probable target of the bounce to the upside stands in this cluster, 1260, 1265. Take a look what we have here. First of all, that is the weekly pivot point of the common week. Second, that is the former low that was broken down, 1267. It's very significant low. Market has passed through it, has broken down it, and gold has the tendency, that's one of the habits of the gold market, to retest the broken highs and lows, and market could retest it. That is also the 3.8 fib resistance of this runs down. And take a look guys, I have drawn this level based not on the current low, but on the assumption that market will hit the target of the butterfly, so 1266. That is, by the way, also the minimum target of the butterfly. So if market will hit this target, we will treat this butterfly as worked out properly. Because when you get the butterfly, you assume that the minimum target that market should reach as a reaction on the butterfly, the target of the butterfly, is nearest free resistance. And finally, here is the monthly pivot point that hasn't been tested yet. That's the June monthly pivot point that stands in the same area. So that's really heavy and strong resistance area. And probably if market will show some bounce as reaction on the minor target, because on the weekly time frame chart we have the minor target, that is the 618 extension. Well, I think that this bounce will be sufficient for reaction on the minor target. And this bounce will be interesting by two reasons. The first one is this bounce could be interesting for the daily traders because it could give them the chance to take their short position based on this bounce. And second, this bounce could be interesting for scalp traders because they could try to take the long position and trade this butterfly to the upside. Unfortunately, guys, currently we do not have any reversal patterns here because market is just approaching to the target. It hasn't quite reached it and hasn't formed yet any reversal patterns here. But we will watching for them, and if we will get them, we will definitely discuss in our next updates on the gold market. So that's been said, shortly speaking, our trading plan for the coming week suggests 2 points. The first point is wait when the market will reach this area as the target of the weekly pattern and as the target of the butterfly. Second, watch for the bounce to the upside because this bounce could become, as I said, as the context for trading by itself. So we could trade it as well, or at least it will become the necessary bounce that will let us to take the short position and take the part in the downward action on the gold market.